Well, in answer to that specific question, she is also dyslexic. And my awareness of neurodiversity began at the end of 2016. I'd actually known her since 2012. She was one of the only girls that I kept in my phone, actually. And as I became aware of my dyslexia and my neurodiversity, I was saying to her, and she goes, "Oh yeah, I'm dyslexic." I went, "Ah, that's what it is." Because dyslexics glow. I think all neurodivergence glowing away, and probably all people glowing away, but children are bright white light. Dyslexics are, there's an aura that I didn't see in myself, but when I saw her talking about her thing, it's like blah, 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 blah. That's what I'm like. And I went, oh right, it's the same energy. However, she's not as clean as I am. So literally, if a piece of food fell on my floor, you could leave it there for half an hour and pick it up and eat it. No 5-second rule. The floors in my place are so clean that they squeak. And now that is, again, it's a controlling thing, though. I control everything I can about my own environment so that my psychology is free. So although she is the greatest person that I'd love her, but I wouldn't date her. So maybe, hey, if you're a dyslexic woman and you're not put off by this horrifying revelation, contact Shireen and she'll put you in touch with me.
What I love about that, and what I really just saw, is how there's something that you said and just really true for me, was the brilliance. You know, when you see young children, you see this white light. Okay, they burn brightly because they have no preconceived ideas about the world. They just are. They just are who they are, and then whatever happens, and they become, and that will either move their brain in one way or the other. And how you noticed her brilliance because she was dyslexic. You could see her brilliance. Yeah. And I'm curious, and I think part of what our gift as human beings is, or for me, I believe, is our biggest gift and our biggest challenge is to see the brilliance in everyone. To see the brilliance and to be able to say they do shine. But what's happening is the way I'm being, or the way they're being right now, is they're not shining as bright as they could shine, as brilliantly as they could shine. And I think when we can take on that responsibility and that way of going, well, how do I behave in a way that allows me to be brilliant so that they can be brilliant too, in a way that lets me be okay with whatever is their other side that may not be brilliant? How can I bring more of those brilliant qualities to the forefront so that the others go into the background? And
isn't that rescuing, though?
This person. Yeah.
Isn't that rescuing, though?
No. Rescuing is when rescuing comes from a place of lack. So when we're in lack, we are trying to control the system, right? We are trying to do things for others, and we often do misplaced needs. We often don't give them the needs they need, right? So we give them the wrong things very often, and so they reject us, right? So that, and this is part of your story with your brother, yeah? He's rejected you. You know, and part of the thing is you had learned, I need attention, and I need love, and I know how to get attention, and I know how to do this because I know how to get people to come and find me in the thing. But for your brother, that wasn't what he needed. So you were trying to do those behaviors, and he didn't need that. He wanted you to see him, right?
Yeah.
So, and he needed you to go, tone down a little bit. I need to shine, right? But you couldn't do that because you were too young and you didn't know, right? And so part of this is just really looking at how am I, when I say to someone, you're brilliant, am I being a pleaser, or am I truly looking for their brilliance so that they can feel better and they're nicer to me? So there's something about how do we create this reciprocity that is so important in any kind of relationship dynamic. And I think more so in family dynamics, more so in relationships. You know, work-wise, we can do a lot. We can have great relationships. We don't have to take them home with us. But at home is where we come home to ourselves, and where we have the belonging with someone who really wants to look after ourselves, you know, wants to take care of us. And part of it is really hard if we don't let people in to take care of us in a way that they also need to learn in order to be brilliant.